4 fried chickens, and a Coke. And some dry white toast, please.
You see, we're on a mission from God.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Fudge.
Your man, Constant Battle.
You're listening to The Shout Out. This is The Shout Out. The Shout Out.
Music, yeah.
Gentlemen, right now, my
Shout
good
out
friend
to
Fudge.
It's just good music. Ooh, Lord.
Just good music. Just good music.
Just good music.
Just good music. Because it's simply just good music.
Yeah, that's exciting. My name's Dave from We Are Leo. This is The Shout Out. Just good music.
But we know better. We just been good.
welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Fudge here on the Shout Out.
Your man Constant Battle.
Just good music, man. We got some fun on the way as usual because we bring fun and games.
Who's in the building.
We got Whoa on deck. We got God's Maine. I like the state Maine.
Yeah.
And we also got Godson in the house. And I got to go let him in. So, Constant Battle.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just give us a brief introduction.
Yeah.
And then we'll get this started in a minute.
All right, as he said, this shout out, just good music. And we got, as he said, Maine up here for a second week.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to get all accustomed to being up here. And everything. How's this working out for you?
Everything is pretty good. I'm liking it. I'm feeling it.
That's a good answer. That's how you get invited back. Whoa likes that answer as well.
Yeah, she does.
Listen, man, y'all don't know, man. Whoa is the most positive, kind-hearted, fun. Man, the innocence of a child. Like, for real, she always laughing. And like, how... I don't understand how I can even be upset about stuff. Mm-hmm. And knowing, like, different situations, whatever, and, like, see how much she laughs and smiles through everything. Like, it really makes me question, why do I get upset about stuff, for real?
Yeah.
Like, she's an inspiration. Yeah. Godson just walked in, you know, trying to be a superstar as usual. He think he's fashionably late, but he's just late. It's the difference between fashionably late and just being on CP time, Godson. Know the difference. Fudge is back.
CB time. See, that's what I thought you were saying before.
On time,
CBB on time, though.
CB on time.
CB on time.
Exactly.
Word.
We're learning Ebonics this week. So, listen, we got Maine, we got Godson, Constant Battle, Fudge, Whoa. Who's the youngin? We got a nickname for him?
I got one of my godsons with me. I don't know how many people.
That's two godsons in one.
He got 1,000 godsons.
Listen, no. I have...
two godsons in one show.
4, 5.
How about that?
Who?
The other godson.
Because my godson is here, and then godson is here.
Yeah, I didn't catch it at
one
first.
of my godsons. I have like 6 or 7 godchildren, mostly boys, 2 girls. This is one of them. His name is Tyvon.
After I get married and
have... keep them headphones on and watching Netflix.
After I get married and have kids, he's going to have like 1 or 2 more.
Oh, snap.
Whether he wants them or not.
I don't know about all that.
So listen, we were pretty lengthy in the last show, and that's not a big problem. I mean, we like to talk, but for those people who like to listen to music, we're going to get to that right now. And we'll come back and we'll just shove your ear full of information you don't want to hear. How's that?
Yeah. But now it's just good music.
That's right. It's your boy Fudge, Constant Battle. It's the Shout Out.
Just good music.
Keep it locked.
Time has had its way with me. My broken, tired hands can't build a thing. The wires that have held me still, embedded now in flesh, define my will. The idol of my days is one. The empty I have fed has made me numb. Despite what you will find in me, the failures of my past still swell beneath. I need a heart that carries on through the pain when the walls start collapsing again. Give me a soul that never ceases to follow, despite the infection within. I'm careless, leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn we all end in. I'm careless, leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn we all end in. This is where I find my fall. The cares that held me live don't work at all. every step away from here is closer to the plague I hold so dear. I need a heart that carries on through the pain when the walls start collapsing again. Give me a soul that never ceases to follow, despite the infection within. Our careless feet leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn. We all ended. Our careless feet leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn. We all ended. Awaiting my end, breathing in the day that finds me new. Redemption begins, bleeding out the flaws in place of you. Awaiting my end, breathing in the day that finds me new. Redemption begins, redemption begins. Our careless feet leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn. We all ended. Our careless feet leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn. We all ended. Our careless feet leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn. We all ended. Our careless feet leaving trails, never minding the fragile turn. We all ended. A long day alone. The emptiness is so real. Never having peace of mind. Running from what I can't see. And there is nowhere left to hide. Turn and face these empty eyes. All alone, heart untorn, trying to find. Break me down. Replaces fear inside. Take this nothingness from me. I want to find. I want to shine. I want to rise. Break me down. I try to find myself. I find the stranger trapped inside, and I'll take one more step away. sacrifice. Break me down. Make me whole again. Open your eyes. Taunted by the shadows of your light. Cold and far away, like you're not even mine. Undo everything and shake me high. Never believing what they say, 'cause life kind of days to meet you on the other side. I will always be waiting until the day I see you on the other side. Come back to take me home. I'm not giving in. I want you back, holding together by the shards of our past. Steal my heart away. I can't let you go. Break these chains and let me fly to your over and over in my mind. Kind of days to meet you on the other side. I will always be waiting until the day that I see you on the other side. Come back and take me home. I am so lost and I have my place inside your I want some life. I need to know you hear me. Counting the days to meet you on the other side. I will always be waiting until the day that I see you on the other side. Come back and take me. Counting the days to meet you on the other side. I will always be waiting until the day that I see you on the other side. Come back and take me
Salem's. I actually said Salem's, like the M. Oh, yeah. Welcome back. It's your boy Fudge.
Constant Battle.
And this is the Shoutout.
Just good music.
And just good interviews, too. And today is no exception. We have a very special local guest that we are blessed to have. And really, to be honest with you, like, I know a lot because of the stuff that's happened in the South. being in Florida for 12 years and know what's happened, from the Atlanta side down, if you will. But there's a lot of people I've missed along the way, and especially the people from this region that I don't know how they exported, where they've been, and what they've been doing. So, if anything, I slept on Godson. I'm not ashamed to say so.
He was night-night.
That was all me, and I'm very few of the people that would do something like that. Everybody else knows who you are. I just slept on you for whatever reason. Because I was in Tampa, and we had Flavor Fest, and everybody keep coming through there, and I just had so much to work with, I couldn't even get out of my little sphere of what I was doing down there to expound the territories, if you will. So, long story short, no excuses. I'm weak. So, but anyways, here we have somebody who has a long history with Christian hip-hop, Christian rap. What would you want to categorize this at?
Man, Kingdom music.
So Kingdom music we'll categorize this as, and none other than your native here from Buffalo originally?
Yes, I'm originally from Buffalo.
Originally from Buffalo, Godson, the man, not the myth. Can I just say that? No, that's not your tagline.
No.
Do you have a tagline?
I am the official Godson. Everybody
official Godson.
Everybody say Godson, but they gotta understand that everybody calls Godson here and there, but it's the official Godson because it's one of one, never duplicated the original. Just
Amen.
like cornflakes. You can't generic that.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes. You go to Dollar General, you buy cornflakes, and you buy the actual Kellogg's, you can taste the difference.
Oh yeah, actually, see,
one
I go
get
to
mushy
Tops.
a little quicker than the other one.
I go to Tops and I get all the General Mills rejects food cereals, which you'll see up here. You can see.
Right.
No, I'm a fan of Malto Mill, but
Top brand.
He got Mario's.
Super Mario's.
He got Bejeweled.
Fruity Jewels.
Fruity Jewels.
Right, Fruity Pebbles with a monkey,
Look,
a purple monkey
Be
on it.
happy that nobody in my church is here right now.
Fruity Jewels.
Crisp Crunch. Not Captain.
With a blue
What the-
shark.
Lord,
Captain.
come down here, my Lord.
So you understand, Godson, what we're doing here.
We are down to earth. That's one thing. We are not religious.
We keep it real.
and we keep
don't
it real.
fake it, and if we do, we let you know that we're faking it.
No,
How's that?
Fake it.
faking like
Godson,
Oscar Mayer bacon.
Let's just do this real quick. Hang on.
Yes, sir. Gee, that's more fun than CB then.
So this is what we're gonna do. I want to really, before we go into any topics, we were gonna start with that, but now that you're here,
Okay.
let's just get into you first. Give us a brief introduction from your start in music.
Hold on, let me reiterate that because
Okay.
I know him. Give us a brief introduction from your start up until now.
Oh man.
Let's just say this.
The
Let me
list.
ask
The
you
list is.
As an artist, when did you start as an artist?
As an artist, man, music. Okay, me recording wise since early 2000. I was what, 15 years old. I started doing hip hop, but I loved music from any genre, from Pac, from Nas to anybody that deal with hip hop. Ice Cube, Ice T, a lot of people before I knew about the history of the Christian side of hip hop.
Now that's not different genres. If you say Nas and Jay-Z, that's not different.
No, what I mean,
Different genres
lifestyle.
to me is like rock,
Okay.
country.
Okay.
More like different styles.
Styles of hip
Different
hop.
styles of
Okay.
urban music.
No, you know what? Now the
Gotcha.
thing is, and I'm gonna fast forward now. Now they have praise. I think the praise shout music as a genre. Like they have their own, the praise break. That's what it's called. They got that. They have their own style of music.
We were just doing that.
And the praise big
Well, that's-
had a praise big before you got
Well, what I'm just saying, that's considered a genre. That's crazy, but that's the new type of music that's out there. Like different types of styles of music is out there now. I always knew that history of hip hop, is also the culture, is a lifestyle. So pretty much your life is pretty much tagged along with what you do when it comes to that. So it brings a message. Now, I've been recording since 2003, but actually doing hip hop in rapping since like 2000. So that's just for me. Now, when it comes to Buffalo, this is my hometown. I traveled a lot since 2009. I came a long way. I can tell you that. Well, Constant Battle, can vouch for that. I've been involved with a lot of different projects, programs in the city of Buffalo. The list is just, man, it's long. Buffalo, I could say that, I done Taking It to the Streets, Miss Anita Williams. I've done Gospel Fest. I've done Direct Impact with Henry T. Pretty much probably like the second year that it started, or the third year that started. Man, Buffalo, I can say that this is my manger, so I've been here for a while. So Fudge, pretty much it's just a blessing to meet you too, because I met you at a concert that DJ Henry T did with Jason. Shout out to them. Constant Battle, Israel, Maine did, and
I think it goes by Jay Prince now.
Jay Prince now? Okay.
Jay Son was his name, but when Jay Son of now, president of Plant Mode Records.
Okay.
I think he probably had to change his name, Jay Prince.
Okay.
Which was similar to another local guy named Jay Spence.
Jay Spence, yeah.
He was trying to take his audience. I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm in my own lane. God has a purpose for me, so I pretty much I'm a person that's just saying, you know what, I see you doing what you're doing, salute, and then I keep it moving because, I'm about the kingdom. I'm about my business, I make sure that I acknowledge people for what they do, and then I gotta build on me because I have a legacy I have to build up, because people watching me. So pretty much during that time after that, I left Buffalo in 2009. I pretty much had left the nest because I seen so much was going on here. I couldn't really focus in ministry like I was supposed to. So I moved to Pensacola, Florida. So that's when we were talking about the Florida situation.
Gotcha.
I was Northwest. I was in the Panhandle. So so I was near Foley, Alabama.
I got a ticket on my way from San Diego moving to Florida.
Okay.
I got a ticket in Pensacola.
Oh man, you can't be playing on a 10. that 10, you gonna get 10 tickets. That's
I didn't realize what I was getting into, but I figured, man, I'm going 80, 90 miles an hour across this country, no problem. And then I get to Florida and bam, get nailed. Like,
if you was clandestine, then that's not a place you want to go to. There's cops everywhere, and that's one thing that you don't want to.
Well, there is one little small town going from like the Tampa Bay area. You go up 75, and if you cut across to go to Jacksonville through Stark, it's one of the worst places
really
speed traps in the state of Florida that I've driven.
I've never been that far Starks, but I've been to Jacksonville before. I drove from the 95 from the Carolinas, so I don't know that part. But if you got a ticket from there, you had to be speeding really fast.
It's those backwoods bumpkin
the swamps.
Cops, you got to be careful of.
Yeah, they probably pull you over.
They want to just take all the money they can get.
Are you serious? I didn't know that Florida had so much of a high ticket rate down there.
Well, you know what? I have most of my tickets downstate New York.
Okay.
I would say since I was driving.
So you're talking about Albany, you're talking about like Binghamton?
About lower Hudson Valley.
Hudson Valley, wow, yeah. It's not somewhere you want to play at. I remember Binghamton, I got pulled over just because I had tents in my car, and I have a license cleaner than the baby's bottom, and they still try to find something, but they couldn't.
Oh yeah. Well, they got to find their revenue somehow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, lately I've had a couple of tickets here in Western New York, so I'm good.
Well, welcome to Buffalo. I'll tell you that. This Buffalo, home of the promise.
Just to let you know, I was born and raised here, Mercy Hospital down the road.
Casanova.
Right down the road, yeah.
Nice.
And went to West Seneca West High School.
Okay.
Graduated there in '89. Spent 21 years away from here. That's years. And so 21 years away from being a resident of Western New York, and then 4 years ago this summer I came back, and it was actually a calling to come back here.
It's been 4 years already.
Well,
when you come back to your old hometown, the Bible talks about we're not welcome in our hometown, or great prophets aren't welcome in hometown. It definitely has to be a true calling, because you can see the ups and downs of ministry when you come back home. I'll tell you that.
I appreciate that. It's true.
I'm just keeping it real, and I keep it You
That's
know,
what we do
100.
here.
That's one thing, because you will see.
We play good music and we keep it real.
Yes, that's what I'm talking
Stop
about.
clicking on and off too, by the way, because I can hear that on the recording.
Oh, I didn't.
Sorry, Constant Battle. I didn't mean to scold you to the general public, but listen.
could've did that off
I am your
here.
elder.
Finally, hey,
Listen,
whatever.
the
I'm
master
glad.
super chief prophet producer. Fudge. Junior.
And I'm Junior. You know I got that for right.
Yes. Wow.
So listen, we're going to come back again for some more of Godson. And just good to hear, we have, I guess maybe God's
man.
calling a lot of us back home
You know,
for some reason.
we haven't even started yet. We just now getting warmed up in this interview.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
While you're warmed up, let's just play some music first and we'll get back to it. So,
Sweet.
It's your boy Fudge,
Constant Battle.
and this is the Shout Out.
Just good music.
Keep it locked.
Wherever the wind blows, you will find me there, standing exactly where I wanna be. I hear a voice in the autumn breeze telling me that I need to leave, but I can't fly with these broken wings. The leaves, they move like poetry. It's all still such a mystery, but I can finally hear the melody. I've been here for so long, I think it's time I moved on. So tell me where it is that I need to be. Wherever the wind blows, you will find me there, standing exactly where I wanna be. Wherever the wind blows, you will find me there, standing exactly where I wanna be. Wasting time here is killing me, waiting here for the remedy, so I can hear the sound of angels sing. I need something to carry me to a place that I've never seen, 'cause right here I've seen all there is to see. I've been here for so long, I think it's time I moved on. So tell me where it is that I need to be. Wherever the wind blows, you stars that you have numbered sing their own song just for you. The rocks in silent slumber shout their praise heard just by you. Every hair on my head, every crease within my skin contain your fingerprints for the splendor of the King. I surrender everything. My heart is filled with your praise, but I'm speechless by your grace. Let the whole earth bow for the splendor. Sun in all its glory lights the skies at your command. The oceans and the mountains measured only by your hands. The cadence of my heart, every breath that I breathe, compose a symphony for the splendor of the King. I surrender everything. My heart is filled with your praise, but I'm speechless by your grace. Let the whole earth bow for the splendor. For your name alone, for your name alone, exalted above the earth. For your name alone, for your name alone, exalted above the earth. For your name alone, for your name alone, exalted above the earth. All glory to you, all glory to you. The whole earth trembles for the splendor of the King. I surrender everything. My heart is filled with your praise, but I'm speechless by your grace. Let the whole earth bow. Let the whole earth bow for the splendor. For the splendor.
What's up, everybody? This is Legacy. You're listening to The Shoutout, just good music.
Our souls wait in silence, in rest and in quiet for you. Spirit, in trust coming with hope and healing in your wings, with fire and with wind. You fall on us again. Our souls wait in silence, in rest and in quiet for you. Spirit, in trust and dependence, we walk in this promise of you. Coming with hope and healing in your wings, with fire and with wind. You fall on us again. Here we are waiting for this house to be shaken, for the moments to carry your name to the nations, your signs and your wonders to go now before us, for the weight of your glory to rest as we lift you up. We lift you up. We lift you up. We lift you We lift you up. Higher, higher. We lift you
Welcome back, your boy Fudge.
Constant Battle.
Stop clicking on and off, as I said. I know you didn't.
Nah, I didn't.
Got it. It's the shout out.
Just good music.
And we have a special ceremony that we're going to do right now, live on the show.
You're going to do.
No,
Whoa,
we
gonna do.
are.
Listen, do you want people to tune in again?
Do you want to be part of this show?
I mean, I'm part of the show.
All right, so
I'm just saying.
here, this is what we're doing together as a family, the shout out family. You hear me? We come together and we do these things.
You got at least give them the option of traditional Stevie or Uncle Luke.
No, we're just gonna do the traditional. So I don't know anything
Uncle
else.
Luke, right? That'd be crazy.
So we are celebrating today. We have a special presentation for Godson for his birthday.
Yes, today is his birthday.
So we are, and from what I saw, I think his Facebook said about 1,000 thank yous or happy birthdays and all that stuff.
Yeah, 1,000 birthdays.
Oh yeah, it's only right, man, because I have a lot of fans across this country and possible international as well. So I need.
You expect fans to respond. Like I said, I expect fans to respond. Sorry, I had technical difficulties. I hit the table and it turned off the recording for whatever reason. But anyways, we expect respect from fan base, right?
Yes.
All right, so that's what we're doing. We want the fans to reach out and wish us happy birthday too. Our fans. We expect respect, right? Constant Battle.
Yeah. It's recording. I see it recording.
He's got peripheral.
Yeah.
He can see what's going on. But we got this cake. It's a butter cake, and we got it's not a coffee cake. What is
It's
it?
apple strudel.
Apple strudel. Okay, so that's what we do for birthdays here at the Shout Out.
Yeah.
So if you got a birthday coming up, let me know.
Oh man, Stoodles.
Main birthday coming up.
Well,
Look, today's my birthday, March 8th.
Yeah.
8th.
all right, so Godson, happy birthday. We're all going to do it right now together. Ready? Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear, the official Godson.
All that.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks. I
All right,
appreciate
you got that
that.
candle app on your iPhone?
Well, we're ready.
Pop it.
All right, the candle app is on right now as we speak.
Okay, he just blew it out. All right. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So, you should
Yeah.
the screaming. Oh yeah, I'll have some sound effects.
Oh man, y'all shouldn't have. I appreciate it though. You know, it means a lot, and this coming from me, like it's really hard to find good friends nowadays because you know, during your life is people that are in your life for a reason and for a season. And you know, shout out to Constant Battle because I see that you have been working hard on your next mixtape, the way it should have been. It should have been part 2. Yeah. Don't be like me and come out with part 3 and part 4 and reload it. Reload it.
This ain't gonna be the focus on the Harvest series.
Focused on the way it should have been.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Diffuse. Nah, but yeah, I heard the snippet and I downloaded it and I think it's really dope, man. And,
What's up?
shout out to Mr. C, shout out to Sirius, way out there in New York City. They holding it down.
You know.
So,
also, like you said, Yes Hour is one of the stations that picked up this show. So, you know, definitely got to shout them out even again.
For sure. You know, I haven't seen them in a minute, man. We did a show, like, man, years ago, man.
2011? That's when I first met them.
Yeah. I brought them in, man.
They'll be here in May.
Word, what?
Yeah.
What's up? They got to let me know. I definitely wanted just to come and just hang out with them, you know, because they're very humble people.
If you look at the flip side of that, that's the series that I host here in Buffalo called the Fifth Friday.
Fifth Friday, sweet.
And this is the last one we just had. So what we usually do is we'll have one little person that's local featured.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll have, you know, a couple people from out of town.
Nice. That's
so
how.
the
That's
next
how.
one is a woman's theme.
Oh, nice.
So
you know, I probably got.
actually,
I have somebody in mind.
Oh, he's got to cut it first. That's right. He's got to cut. He's got to do the first cut.
All right.
Good job. So
Appreciate
Sirius
it,
is going to be featured, though, a featured artist.
Nice.
And Mahogany Jones is coming.
You know, they are my sweethearts. I know Mahogany Jones very well. I met
her in Flavor Fest in 04, first time.
I met Mahogany Jones. This is when MySpace was going on. I was networking and I met Mahogany Jones. She said she was from Detroit. Shout out to the D. Shout out to Mahogany Jones. And we go back. And I seen her during my road, too. I went out there to the D and we linked up. And Mahogany Jones, she got so much of an anointing on her. And she can spit just like any raw MC that I ever heard. So,
yeah, she's got a real good Brooklyn flow, too, man. That's where she's
the blue one. So pretty much, Mahogany Jones, she's very humble, very sweet, just like Siri. So that's a very great pick that you did, man, to come out here into the city, because they will shut it down. I'll tell you that.
And there's another lady that's going to be coming up, also featured, Direna. That's part of Sirius's tour.
Okay, cool.
And the local favorite, one of the favorite female MCs, Itina the Anomaly is what she goes by.
I know Itina too. Pretty much,
It's gonna be a dope show.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty much gonna warn you that you're going to have a great show, and you are going to be getting your time spent.
It's all free too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna get pretty much everything that you invested in back 100-fold. I'll tell you that. From I done dropped something. Pretty much, you're gonna get everything that you invested in is gonna come back 100-fold just off of those names, man. And also lifting up the name of Jesus. So that's one thing, man. I really appreciate it, man.
We're gonna have to take a quick eat break because You know, we have the birthday cake.
Yeah, he done brought me some cake.
The
right
butter
here.
cake.
Man,
It's got icing all over it and everything. So
yeah, this
we
looks
got to take
good.
this break so we can chow down for a minute.
See?
We'll get
And
right
then-
back to you. And Godson, just hold that. We want to hear a lot more from you.
For sure.
But it's your boy Fudge,
Constant Battle.
and it's just good music.
The shout out.
I reversed that on you. Keep it locked.
choice knowledge is. I show the voice where my father sits in the book, divine authorship, positive prerogative. I gotta live, stand rock solid in the land of the opposite. Militant man's front lines in militia. Revelate enigma, it's the dust for gorillas. And still live, third eye, stand like a pillar. World lies passed by man like a stigma. I analyze while a man takes a man's wife. Genocide for the Christian soul, suicide. The station's fragrance is hatred, complacent invasion. I've been writing truth in the face. Yo, I stand for the righteous. righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, freedom fighters. I stand for the righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, freedom fighters. Yeah, don't try and tell me what's right. I fight for what's right. It's Christ, back like a thief in the night. I don't care if you black or white with mixed Asian. Saints of age patience, we all gonna face him. First of all, we all caught on the same ship. Never painless, I speak what his name is. I couldn't abide by the rules. I'd rather skateboard with an attitude and drop out of high school. It's possible my mind's been affected. I never been molested. I live my life and I don't regret it. Vigilante sport, a boss for God. Meditate the law, leaving scars on the boulevard. Visualize, stabilize my emotions. My opponents, for the quest I was chosen. Deliverance, speaking truth with a chalice. All my cup high till my dust hits the ashes. I stand for the righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, freedom fighters. I stand for the righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, freedom fighters. Hey, yo, I stand for the righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, freedom fighters. I stand for the righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, freedom fighters. I stand for the righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, freedom fighters. I stand for the righteous, middle of a crisis. Sons of God, man, it's gonna set you
The
free.
shout out. This is the shout out. The shout out. Chilling me right now, my good friend Fudge.
It's just good music, Lord.
Just good music. Just good music. Just good music.
Just good music. Because it's simply just good music.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
We've had it.
The instruments were like so live.
We've had it.
Like, it looked like I did that.
Not trying to blend in, not a chameleon. I'ma keep it 100, a billion, trillion. Don't be like them silly man. I'ma stand out for Jesus, that's what I'm on. That's correcto, this ain't a flesh flow. I'm trying to be like Christ, he perfecto. He's the same today, yesterday, retro. I'm trying to stick to him like super glue or Velcro. Stand out, I'm in 3D. Third dimension, dominion on God, I'm dependent. I answered his call to go and now he is sending the word of different peculiar people on the mission. You gonna notice us, planting polka dot like a sore thumb. Public pray a lot, ain't no cousin of us and we save round the clock. See modern day disciples shining on your block.
I'ma stand out, red and blue, blue and green. I'ma pop out of the screen. 3D, every image is in sync. I hope when you mirror me, all you see is stand out, stand out, stand out. Every image is in sync.
Jumping Jehoshaphat, what they looking at? All eyes on us, where the chasers at? The world is looking hard like where your God at? It's a plain distinction, white and black. Chase God, preacher clan, we some new creatures. Everybody watching me like I'm a new beamer. Sunroof, black on black, I got all the features. High beams on, representing Jesus. I'ma stand out, the world close itself. But it ain't no the price for sin is a book of death. Be a leader, follow Jesus, get eternal help. You don't want eternal flames, a real face melt. I'm trying to tell you to be different, be a misfit without the mischief. The serpent hissing, the word I'm sticking. I ain't want that heat, I've been left the kitchen.
I'ma stand out, red and blue, blue and green. I'ma pop out of your screen. 3D, every image is in sync. I hope when you mirror me, all you see is stand out, stand out, stand out.
Welcome back, it's your boy Fudge.
Constant Battle.
Just good music.
Stop taking my line, man. It's a shout out.
Yes, we're shouting out a lot of things. We just had some cake celebrating Godson's birthday. We talking about a lot of interesting topics.
Very interesting.
One of them is guys should not wear skinny jeans. I'm sorry. So,
Thank you for not hitting that. He almost
period.
hit the button again. He caught himself.
Period.
Male Sopranos.
I need like a pound table. Bam! So I can just hit it anytime I feel like it.
That'll get some energy out too.
I think so, yeah.
I bowl, so that's how I get my energy.
We're going bowling tomorrow. Right?
Is that right?
Whoa, we're going bowling tomorrow after church. Listen, we talked about a touchy subject, but we're going to keep this off camera for now because we want to really talk more about the direction that Godson wants to talk about, and it might even end up back there. Who knows? But
no, I'm not perfect at not one point. We all have flaws, but the thing is, holiness is still right. That's one thing. But let's just go back to the subject about, you said that you had me as a guest, so I'll tell you about myself. I love hip-hop. First and foremost, I'm a man of God, first and foremost. I don't got time to be playing with people. And the thing is, too, I love my life, and hopefully, I eventually get married sooner or later. I'm not getting any younger, and hip-hop is always going to be a foundation, of where I built my legacy when it comes to like inspiring youth and everything, because that's a tool that we also have. We also have gifts and callings. Now, at the time when I was telling you that in 2009 I moved to Florida, I was just getting myself together because I had to make a choice in my life. I came in a fork in the road, and excuse me, I came in a fork in the road, and I realized that I need to do something with my life, and I have a gift here that I need to use. So I went through all my connects that I had, and I ran across a very good friend at the time. He was a spiritual parent. His name was BBJ. I don't know if you heard of him. Apostle Cooper. Pretty much BBJ. He was a part of a record label, huge record label at the time called Jive Records, and he did work with Mary, Kent Jones, Hezekiah Walker. The list goes down. He had personally called me and let me know that he was going on tour and he wanted me to do music full time. So that was the offer on the table. He was telling me that in 2009 at the time, I was living in my first apartment ever that I had. It was pretty much like, bedroom, couch here and there and stuff. People gave me stuff when I was down. That's the thing about the South. Southern hospitality. Pastors, they gave me stuff, man, and I was blessed. And the same thing, I gave that back. I did not sell one thing. So pretty much, I left on the road, and man, the rest was history, man. And I was on the Dorinda Clark show, so out to the Clark sisters.
So this started in 2009?
Yes, 2009. That's when my journey.
How long did the run go with BBJ?
Oh man,
till what year roughly?
Well, pretty much, him and his family, man, they love me. So I think that love still goes the same way. Although I went another direction with my life when it came to making career choices. That run went for about like 3 years, man. We traveled, man. We went everywhere from, you name it, from the Carolinas to Jersey and, Memphis, Tennessee. That's one of my favorite places, Memphis, Tennessee. Toronto, Ontario was a place that I went personally myself. I love that area. That's like my second home out there.
So
a lot of places,
along the way, hang on one second.
Yeah. Full-time ministry, I'll tell you that.
So along the way, who have you been on stage with?
Oh man, besides Apostle BBJ, I was on stage with Christopher Martin from Kid and Play. I was on the same stage as Sparky D. She battled Roxanne Shante growing up and everything. Same stage as Big Prophet. I know you heard of him. He's from the South. Million, man, Mouthpiece, the whole Kjo camp down there. Who else down there?
You were living in Pensacola still, but did you live in Atlanta at any time?
Oh, what happened was when I left Pensacola, that's when that was right before things started popping off. I left as soon as I got the word, so that was just like a chapter right there. My cocoon left right there. So Atlanta was pretty much my stumping, ground after that. When I went on the road, so pretty much when I was on the road, I was in Atlanta. I was in Kennesaw, the suburbs in Atlanta. Cobb County was not nothing to play out there. I made sure that I was in my house around 11 o'clock because them cops out there, they don't care how safe you are, they will give you a ticket. So pretty much when I left Atlanta, I had met my ex-fiance on the between time of coming to Buffalo and moving to Columbus, Ohio. That was the last place I went before I came back to Buffalo, was Columbus, Ohio. And pretty much I set up shop there. It was a lot of people in Columbus. Was there. It was a DJ down there named Lady Extreme. I don't know if you heard of her, but she was a very well-known DJ in the city of Columbus. I met a lot of people from major radio stations, from Power 106, 103. I believe it was 103. Power 103. And, you know, a lot of things I just experienced, man, from full-time ministry, from, you know, seeing the ups and downs of it too. People don't understand, like, there's also dry times where things don't look like it's going good, and then you got to sit back and just keep the faith and everything.
That's what it comes down to. Is
yeah,
really
and you know,
your faith.
And I released a couple of tracks, and also I finished a mixtape before I made my decision to moving forward. It was called United Kingdom. Constant Battles on the CD. Alexis Spike, before she started going to Sunday's Best. This is before she had got. I know Constant Battle want to laugh about this, but you want to interject?
Well, you want to laugh and just say nothing now?
Wait a minute. No, because when he mentioned Alexis, like you said, from BET Sunday's Best.
Yeah.
You know I'm laughing because Iz is supposed to be on the CD too. So it's a track that I'm on. Me, him, and Alexis are on the track together. And Israel Ghetto Gospel was supposed to be on the track. But he blew off coming to the studio that day.
You know why he did it, and I do not want to really talk about that because that kind of...
It was for nothing. He wanted to hang out with some friends.
I think it would have been fun if he was here for this.
Yeah, the thing,
this would have been hilarious if Iz was here.
Yes.
So we leave the studio and we're going to drop Alexis off, and we see Iz. Now, he's probably going to be very bad that I'm about to make this very publicly known. But
wait. Listen, guys, we just had a crash, so you're gonna miss that last segment. Maybe it was better that you didn't know what Constant Battle was gonna say. So, but anyways, the last segment we just recorded that crashed on us. I'm mad at this GarageBand program. We're gonna have to switch it up on something else. But Godson, basically, you were just kind of
call me back and let me know the answer.
Who's that?
All right.
Huh? So, yeah, we just missed the whole segment that Constant Battle was talking about, his little story. So that's okay, though. You know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to be. Like I said, sometimes this crashes for a purpose. But we were in that segment. We were talking a little bit about Sunday's Best. And who's the lady that won?
Miss Alexis Spike. That's my little sister.
Okay, so we were talking a little bit about that. Just about the fact that she's from here. They were saying that she's from Kansas City on the show, and it kind of, I think they missed the opportunity to spotlight our city for that show. But you know, no big deal. We're going to move on from that. We're going to just keep doing what we do, and Godson was just kind of explaining, you know, his side of the story about what was what with you know, touring with her before she got her big start.
Well, pretty much it was not touring as it was just per se. Well, just working with her, man. She, you know, is a very humble young woman, and you know, when I was first, you know, networking with her, she, you know, pretty much just helping out, playing in the background and just singing at, you know, praise and worship, and then at concerts, if somebody needed some backup singers, she was there to help. And she came to my birthday party concert, and she helped me with singing background for Miss Tia Pittman. And I was like, wow, you know, that shows a lot of humility, because I do the same thing if somebody needed help fill up a slot to do something, even just fold up chairs or something like that. And I was like, wow, you know, I asked her one day, does she want to come to the studio? I got a couple songs you want to hear. If you like it, you know, you want to sing on something. And she said, okay. Went to the studio, and man, she was just phenomenal, man. And, you know, this is before, like I said, she started Sunday's Best. And what happened was, she said she was about to leave Buffalo to head out, and I wished the best luck for her. And, man, next thing I know, she on TV, you know, auditioning. Kurt Franklin loved her, stuff like that. So my time with her, man, she is a very sweet young girl. And when I had talked to her when she came back after her run with Sunday's Best, I was like, wow, you know, I'm happy that, you know, you've seen, you know, that door just right in front of you and you just walk through it. So we chatted, and I was just happy that we had our time on that the songs on my mixtape that we had with United Kingdom. So, you know, if I ever see her again, we work with another project, it'll be dope, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I wish her the best wishes on her success that she's having right now. And for me wise, I took a break for like a couple years just so I can get things right, you know, what's going on my path, because so much things happened since I came back. Just a lot of insight with music, personal stuff. I had to take a break, and once that, you know, hiatus stopped, I was ready to, you know, to start, you know, where I'm here today. Like, I'm just on the making of making that run again, and I had to build up a lot of strength and faith and everything, because a lot of stuff has been going on people don't know about, and you know, a lot of me time and a lot of
a
lot of God time, you know. So
yeah, I mean, you have to have some God time. You have to have time to regroup, to grow. You know, like in some war battles, like I kind of picture Civil War times. You know, that you'll have different battalions that go forward, and then once they did their attack, they had to retreat and send another battalion out, if you will. So there is a point in your Christian walk, I believe, that you have to retreat, regroup, and get your healing so that you can go back to battle. You know, that's kind of how I picture it.
And you're 100% correct, because when you're out there, you are going through so much trials and tribulations, and you're going through a lot of hedges, you know, and highways. So you're going to get, you know, drained by doing full-time ministry. That's one thing I learned. I was on the road pretty much nonstop. Wake up, shower, music, outreach. Go back, you know, to my hotel, pack, sleep, get up, go on the road again, you know, and it was continuous for about a good 4 months. I was on the road for 4 months straight before I took my break. And, you know, that was nothing compared to, you know, what my spiritual parents at the time, BBJ and everything. That was normal to them, because they've been doing this for about 20 years. So this is, you know, they was trying to pass the torch to me at the time. So once that, you know, I gained a lot of wisdom with that, I was able to branch off and start doing what I was doing. And pretty much I took whatever I learned, you know, from the past years I was with him. I just started, you know, just getting better with my craft and the way of life. First and foremost, I was more learning how to be a man, you know. That's one thing about being a man.
My daughter's going to distract you. That's what her gifting is.
I know. It's about being a man. And then once that happens, is that I realized that you really have to be confident in what you're doing. So,
and I think that's what my daughter's trying to do, is test your confidence.
Yes.
It's that if you can just keep on going and without distraction.
And it is cool. Yeah.
Listen,
I'm having a great time, man. Definitely.
Listen, we are without Constant Battle in Maine for the remainder of the show, only because they had to do something pertinent.
Yes, outreach.
But we are going to come back and finish up with Godson in just a minute. We're going to listen to just good music right here on The Shout Out. It's your boy Fudge. Keep it live.
You think being meek is weak, huh? Try being meek for a week. Ain't that right, Shaq?
I go by Kate in a second letter, but my name is a second letter. Give me a second, I bring you from Kane in a second Adam. For a favor, I'm up and at 'em, but a pain boy, I'm up and bad. Patient for the win, you'll be win slow if these family matters. I'm so convinced that you won't find no gold, amended those, and then this golden in for not dead. Always running my mouth, I'd rather die than be soft, man. I've been slammed on my back just to prove that I'm not scared. Stop playing. Till I met Jesus and really seen just what he's about. He knew the cross to kill them all would have been the easy ride. When I first got saved, had a dude come up to me, talking tough to me, wanted to duck and swing. When I walked away, that was the toughest thing. See a godly man acts different when he's been wrong. He knows how to overlook a fix like a peeping Tom. Easy to smoke your problems away with that teacher charm. It's hard to take them head on the man's up before the Lord. When I the brother that discovered that his lover was under the covers with another man. With everything inside, they give me wanna go one body and money, giving them breaks instead. What about them brothers who are running by multiple women, but they married and they know they wanna be there for their children, so they put them in heaven and faithful and giving their life every time. I'm going
no arguments, keeping my cool. Faith don't find no arsonist. It's hard to miss. 116, yeah, unashamed, reverend name. Even when it is regarding this, I told you go hard for this. I know it's tough when your eyes and your mind see lust and your pride is a must. And the lies rise up to the sky. What's what and you're feeling like what it is, what you tried it enough. That's when you take hard. God got it, stay on guard. Harder. I go for the Lord, go hard to the day I depart. I go harder for the Father, even if it means I'm one of us all in the part. It doesn't matter, we brought us jokes and call somebody planted and water on these easy increasing in ease, bear fruit like trees. Breathe, breath in my body of the king. I'm a part of chances, and without him, I'm solid, but he called us out. Quarantine, he got us, so I'm living this thing. Giving the reins, even when I know the temptation is trying to slip in this thing. It's so much easier, man, to giving the sin like men in the many of women I know who caught up in chains. Steady living in vain, and they sin with no shame. And they stuck in the prison until they meet up with saints who be bringing them change. Yep, all in his name until they unashamed. I'm going
Despite what men say, there's only one way. Christ had to bleed, Christ had to die. But after 3 days, the Christ had to rise. The atonement of sin, he has opened blind eyes. But the bulk of the people have been blinded by lies. Like all roads lead to God, that's up aside. If it ain't Jesus Christ, homie, it's just a buy. That's why I'm on my job, that's why I'm on my grind. How many archaeological digs they gotta find for you to know the manuscript's ready to bind? Meanwhile, we gon' rightly divide. John 14:6, 1 way worldwide. Jesus Christ is the bridge, the lamb that was slain. You can only get to the Father through one name, Jesus. There is only one way to the Father. There is only one way to the Father. There is only one way to the Father. To the Father. To the Father. Despite what men say, there's only one way. Despite what men say, there's only one way. Despite what men say, there's only one way. There's only one way. There's only one way.
Pistol. I ain't turning down nothing but my collar. Want that truth? Holla. I'm trying to give it to the world before it burn up. I only know one way. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. I only know one way. Turn up. Real cool cat, never lukewarm. Still burn your stage down when I perform. And if you entertain, I hope you entertain these supernatural thoughts I'm putting in your brain. How he died, then he rose up. So instead of going down, it goes up. He show out when we show up. And if some life is in here with me, then you already know what's up. With our L's in the air, swinging them around like we just don't care. Probably cause we don't. You thinking we gon' stop, silly rabbit? We won't. This is more than a movement, it's a lifestyle, something that you should be in tune with. And I put on for the B-A-Y, dominating on purpose every D-A-Y. I ain't turning down nothing but my collar. Want that truth? Holla. I'm trying to give it to the world before it burn up. I only know one way. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. I only know one way. They be like, slow down. Play, get cool. You ain't gotta live like what he say, it's true. And I be like, hey, do you? Oh, I'm doing too much, watch me turn up times 2. Mr. California Bear, my breed so rare. Next in line to the king, so you can call me a heir. Plus I'm trying to be a modern day Paul. Ready and with me, you could say rah. And if you know me, then you know that I stay fly. Faithfully loving Yahweh, keep his name high. Swimming pool full of faith, took a nosedive. DBGSPH is the motto that I go by. Dream big, grind smart, pray hard. Dealing hope is my night and my day job. Cause helping others prosper eternally's my answer. When asked what's the passion that burns in me. Yeah, I ain't turning down nothing but my collar. Want that truth? Holla. I'm trying to give it to the world before it burn up. I only know one way. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. I only know one way. Turn up. Now let me break it down so it's forever broken. Got that from the homie word, keep your ears open. See, when I say the turn up is real, it just mean that I'm not gonna just sit back and chill. It just mean that instead of being passive and quiet, I'll ignite the excitement, enticing a riot. Hype man for the king, he the rock star. Lights stay flashing, cop car. Head high, cry low, kick fear to the curb, tie bow. He the one that I ride for. He ghost ride, so we go wherever I go. And if you ain't know, now you educated. Feeling like Marvin Sapp never would've made it. Cause my chances was slim like Phil Mo. My life with his blood was spilled full. So I say, I ain't turning down nothing but my collar. Want that truth? Holla. I'm trying to give it to the world before it burn up. I only know one way. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. I only know one way. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Black guy. Turn up. Turn up. I only know one way.
Welcome back once again. It's your boy Fudge, the shout out, just good music. Man, we're without Constant Battle for the rest of this show. And that's okay for now because he was always on the show with me, and we pretty much see each other everywhere. We just had a men's breakfast this morning. We were at the open mic at CCA last week. We see each other everywhere in this town, just about every event. So
y'all make a good team.
Yeah, we're doing some good things, man, and we have a good group of personalities, if you will. I have a little side project I'm also working on. It's like a television show type of thing. So that's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. We're still in the developing and pilot recording stages.
Okay.
To see how that pans out. I mean, you don't know really what I do besides this because you didn't even know I did this.
No, when I met you at the concert that Henry T did, you was telling me little bits and pieces of what you was doing. So now I'm fully understanding some of the things that you're talking about.
Right. I just do a lot of fun things. That's the way I look at it.
Okay.
And I feel like God just called me to do some things, and most of it seems to be more about hip-hop music than any other genre, or the artists, or the culture of hip-hop. So that's more what I've been working with, it seems, the last 14 years anyways. But I've been in radio, been in television shows. I've been several different concert promotion and hosting concert events, all different genres. So I'm really into entertainment, period. But this show is it's kind of a mix. The first part of the show we play rock music.
Okay.
The second hour we play hip hop. So we kind of broaden the audience, hopefully, with that.
Yeah.
Not isolate them.
Well, you give them a little bit of everything. You let them know that you're very versatile, and you can give them different types of music at all angles.
Well, we want everybody to know I want to give as much of myself and what my interests are too in the show and connect with people that way, as well as Constant Battle's interests and stuff too. So we were kind of I was showing a little clip of something from Zadok and a little audio from Fifth Fridays at the Bread. We do a segment at the end. It's called the Fifth Friday Cypher.
Okay.
And we're planning on doing that again this coming May 30th.
Okay.
When Mahogany Jones comes in town, Sirius and Dyrena are coming from New York, and our local favorite, Itina the Anomaly is what she goes by.
Nice.
And she's going to be emceeing, and she was actually on the last Cypher that we did.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty hot. I think Flavor Radio, Twitter has it, hashtagged Fifth Friday Cypher. I think I put an A at the end of it.
Okay.
It's on Mixcloud. It's on a couple different outlets, but you got to check that out. Hopefully we'll see Godson there.
Yes, official Godson. I can tell you that if nothing is on my schedule conflicting that, you will see me in the building. I'll tell you that, because you are doing a great job in the city of Buffalo, and I can tell people how to reach me if you don't mind. I can drop a
give us
couple
your
links.
knowledge, man.
Well, pretty much, I'm not hard to be found. You can reach me online at Facebook.com/official Godson. Also on Twitter, you can follow me at official Godson. The YouTube page is still up. It's under construction, but you still can see videos at fullback 121212. Once again, it's fullback 121212, and you can Google me as official Godson. You see all my pictures, links, and everything that's on there. That search engine. Right now, I'm at a rebuilding stage of me as an artist. Like I said, I was pretty much just regrouping myself for the past 3 years to bring you a better sound of me and a reinvented sound that I have got going on, because when it comes to full-time ministry, you got to take a step back to energize yourself and regroup yourself, because you can get tired.
So we have you kind of, I wouldn't say reinventing yourself, but relaunching your brand of the official Godson. So I'm looking forward to that, because like I said before earlier, I slept on that. I've seen you, I've heard of you, and me personally, because I was so, I think, intertwined with promoting the specific artist I was working with.
And-
I slept on a lot of people.
And I completely understand. Like I said, I hope it was good things because you know what? They always say, you got to hear the voice in person, in the physical, because, a lot of people have mixed feelings or whatever. So at the end of the day, I tell people what you see is what you get. I am a type of person that puts on one shoe at a time and I sip red Kool-Aid. I am not no different from anybody else. And that goes to show you, you don't know who you run into in this small town. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm just glad that I got to meet up with you here. I mean,
it's a blessing.
You've been around the world?
Pretty much the country / world. Yeah, Toronto, I consider
part of the world.
Part of the world, yeah. I have my passport, so I pretty much go wherever I can go with that.
But you travel quite a bit.
Oh man, yeah.
So I missed you somewhere along the line, and I'm just I don't believe that God or things that are always coincidence that some people like to say or whatever. I think there's always God has a plan.
Yeah.
There's divine intervention or divine appointment or whatever you want to call it. That God has a plan, and sometimes it's when we're walking in God's way that we discover God's plan.
You're right.
And it doesn't look like the way we would have mapped it out. Like me meeting you, there was no way that would have happened had I made a plan to do that the way we're doing it now.
You're right.
It could have been just a high five at Rap Fest or Holy Hip Hop Awards or something. I don't know, some concert that you were touring through.
Yeah.
And it would have been something very generic and nothing interesting about it. Just, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. That's good. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Versus we're here face to face. We're getting know each other a little bit more about what we're doing here and how we can help each other. And that's something that only God can orchestrate when it's His work.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And I feel, if anything, encourage you. I feel like you're on the path that God wants you to be on, and encourage you in that. And don't feel or think small about times of pauses, because even God is in the middle of that for His purpose.
And that's one thing I had to realize. And, like I was saying, like that whole 3-year gap, it was very frustrating the first 2 years. It was just like, But once I kind of realized like it was for my own good, that I had to sit back and I sit back, but just, I had to take a step away from what I was doing to see what I was doing wrong, So pretty much I've been just getting things in order to, oh man, I just can't wait. I got so much in store, I love life. That's one thing, and God is first and foremost in my life. So pretty much, I'm just so excited about what He has in store for me, But you said you haven't heard me or know who I am. I could do a nice Sweet 16 or whatever, just so I can, let you know who Official Godson is.
Well, we're gonna count on that, and I always encourage our guests to do some sort of a sample of what they do. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Are you ready to do something now?
Yeah, I'll do acapella, man. You don't have to put
all
it
right,
on.
Go for it. The official Godson right here live in Buffalo on the Shoutout. Hit it.
Yeah. I said it's more than position. It's all about the vision. Official Godson, make it hot up in the kitchen. Live in the studio, more than a movie though. What's in a lifetime? Sorry, no lifeline. Homie, this is my time, KPM. I'm gonna aim at the left atrium. Bah! Do you see the vision inside my mind? I said enough for the hoopla. I used to work 2 jobs just to make ends meet. Now I wear Gators feet, chillin', Cobb County living. ATL Kerman, what you know about a Christian? It's more than just Sundays. One day you're gonna see Monday someday. Do you see the vision inside my mind? I got my Bible in my 2-step, saying hallelujah, blessings to ya, bigger than Respucia. Judge not to be, judge and fly like a white dove. Love coming from above, I'm covered with the Lord's blood. Angels bow before Him, heaven up adore Him. No one before Him, more than a conqueror. Wonderful counselor, faithful creator, was born in the manger. Offspring of David, Judas betrayed it. Now he's hanging, God raised dead and people still hating. Run to the wilderness, get meditation. Pepto Jesus, spirit medication. God got you covered like grandma's blanket. Christ died for us, so we gon' make it. The devil is a lie like a 4-door Mustang. Lord is good, so you better get the saved.
Bam!
There you have it, man.
Bigger than Respucia.
Blessings bigger than Respucia. That's huge for Shiloh. That is, all right.
All right, so listen, I'm just going to say this. It's time to get back on track. I mean, you got to do your 9 to 5. I have two, I wouldn't say 9 to 5, but 2 part-time jobs to make a 45-hour work week.
Yeah.
All right, so I work 2 jobs to do that on top of all the things that I do, plan and support and whatever else. So this is not my full-time job because, number one, none of y'all support me financially, and that should, you know, that should be changing. So we're going to work on that. But I do this out of the goodness of my heart, knowing that this is what God is calling me to do, and that He's the one that will provide no matter what.
You're right.
So that has happened.
And I can
God
tell you,
provides crazy ways, and it's an amazing way how He does it.
And that's really the truth. And I was saying is that, you know, being an independent artist, you need more investments and stuff like that, sponsors from a lot of people. But when that does not come, you got to do what you got to do to make money to get ministry rolling, or your music craft in general. I mean, I have a CDL license, so I have to work a regular job, you know, at the time being, because when I was on the road, I didn't have to deal with the whole paycheck thing. Things was okay because I saved my money before I went on tour, but since things had slowed down with my setback, I had to, you know, really regroup because it was a very dry season, and we all go through that. But that's where faith comes in, you know. That's where true friends come in too, you know.
That's it. Well, you know, even Grits, you've heard of Grits before.
Yes.
At the height of their career, even before the dichotomy A and B came out, they were still at their kind of like, they haven't peaked yet, but that they were going up.
Okay.
They both were still working full-time jobs. And one, I think, Bonafide was working in a warehouse, if I'm not mistaken. That song Ooh La came out, and that was on some movies.
Okay.
You know, so that brought in some good income. They still had to work. They still had jobs. And they arguably represented Christian hip-hop probably more than anybody other than Cross Movement, being from the Goatee label during that era, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s. They represented Christian hip-hop, and they sold one album, I believe it was 100,000 units at one point, and there's only a handful that would have been able to do that early 2000s. Nowadays, I mean, like Lecrae, I mean, downloads on iTunes is a very different dynamic, but...
Well, he can pretty much go platinum if he wants to right now with his stature.
Absolutely.
You know?
I mean, so, but see, he's now doing it full time. He doesn't have to work a warehouse job. So the opportunity has arose for a Christian artist to make a living off of this. But it's still very difficult for the average person to not work somewhere first to provide for their families or whatever they have to provide for, even themselves, before they launch out and do this full time. So very little support from the church leadership, very little support from youth, and especially people that are out there that download everything for free as it is, you know, off of YouTube or whatever. It's very difficult to recoup money that's illegally downloaded anyways. So now it is a little bit tougher to make money, but again, when we do stuff for the kingdom of God, we don't seek for man's way of getting paid. But we still have to get everything correct. Make sure your publishing's on point. You got royalty checks, making sure it's get to the right address, you know, or PayPal or however you want to get it sent to, and you know, at least you got the basic business fundamentals done right. But the source of it is not to be seeked by man alone. You know what I mean? Like, God's going to take care of it if you do what He calls you to do. So I think Lecrae's doing that. I'm not going to put anything down that he's done for the last 10 years now. He started out as a Christian rapper, if you will. Now he's a rapper that's Christian. You know, he just kind of twisted the name a little bit. That's kind of another topic.
A cliche. That's what it is.
It's another topic. You know, there's some people that are upset with it. Some people they don't care about it. They think it's just as long as he's serving God type of thing. So I think that's another show that we can probably discuss at another time. But
Totally
the bottom
show.
line is the provision of God is more important than any wealth that you can gain that the world can offer you.
Yeah.
Because the world's wealth, for some reason, ends up decaying somehow.
Yeah.
Seeking the riches of this world. I mean, even the Bible even says that the riches of the wicked are set up for the righteous. So, in essence, God is going to be taking and redistributing the wealth from that wicked.
Yeah.
As much as they might have and indulge for 5 years in their quote unquote streak of popularity and sales and concerts and everything, they're going to lose their soul in the middle of all that, and the wealth will be redistributed to the righteous, because that's biblical. And people, you get upset with that if you're listening to this, that's fine, but that's just the Bible, and there's a lot of things that they don't want to see that happening, and they don't even believe that's the truth. They want to see that, hey, I'm the one that's wealthy, you got to pay attention to me, you got to listen to me, I'm the leader, so on and so forth, you show me respect. Now people, I'm just going to call one name out only because I don't expect a phone call from their agency yelling at me, but Mariah Carey definitely has a diva status to the point where she feels like she can call the shots about anything.
Yeah, you seen the American Idol, pretty much.
And Nicki Minaj, though, from a younger generation, kind of challenged her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shook her in her boots a little bit. That no matter how big that a person got, there's always somebody that can kind of level you a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in the kingdom of God, I mean, you were talking about a segment, this girl that's from here that won Sunday's Best.
Yeah.
That's because of the path that they took, that God gave them.
Right.
And I guarantee whether she's, how's Paul put it, a base or a bound, that no matter what, she'll still have some peace in her because she's still seeking God and serving God. I don't know her personally. I don't know if that's her walk, but ultimately I would feel that somebody who has faith in God will always fall back to that trust in Him.
Yeah.
In the middle of that, and still seek Him. Whether they have riches or they're poor, they still seek Him and still trust Him.
And it's crazy. You have like these what we call memes on Facebook with the pictures of captions on them and everything. This one picture kind of I was inspired off of that. You remember the game Super Mario? You know how Mario got reinvented like 1,000 times?
Yep.
They got this one picture with him and the 2D character saying, remember where you came from, and had the new Mario with the old Mario picture on there. So
Right.
Yeah, so that's why I was really inspired off of that. So you got to remember where you came from. You see the old Nintendo cartridges with the Mario Duck Hunt, and you see Mario how he is now with the Mario Karts and everything.
Right.
So you got to remember where you came from, 2D, so.
Donkey Kong, man.
Yeah, barrels and stuff like that, from Diddy Kong Racing to all that stuff. So at the end of the day, me as an artist, you will see a lot of things. I have a single that I'm working on. It's called Hometown. I have an open verse right now, so I'm reaching out to some artists that I think that's legit to be on the feature. It's called Hometown. It's a sample by Adele, Hometown Glory. I think that's a very inspirational song that she did, and I like it a lot. So at the end of the day, this CD will be more about where I'm from. Anybody that can relate to about being from their hometown, and just making the right choices in life,
My daughter intimidating you yet?
I think she want to talk about it.
No, she's got that gangster look on her face.
I know,
what you gonna say? What you gonna she's the FCC or something?
Yeah. So
but she stared you down, man, while you're talking.
I know. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Don't hurt me.
Whoa! Go easy on him, okay? Go easy on him, okay?
Mommy!
He's cool. We can handle this, okay?
But yeah, overall, man, you are doing a phenomenal job, on air and with your show. I like the fact that, you're very down to earth, man, and it's been a blessing, and I know it's definitely destined to link up and everything, because you have a kingdom vision, I have a kingdom vision, man, and whatever I can do to help support, like I said, it's just the beginning. It's a lot of things going to be coming out, especially summertime. Like I said, I want to plan to do like an in-city tour. I never did one yet, but I would love to do one. Just me being the headliner and just have like some other artists link up and to do something, So that's one thing we could talk about. But at the end of the day, this is official Godson. if you don't know, you know now. I definitely am a legit man of God. I tell you that, because when it comes to being real, I'm real as they come. You know, I sip Kool-Aid just like a regular person. You know, I don't got time to be playing foolishness. You know, so many cliques in the world, man, and we can't be the example of another clique. We have to show what's right. You know.
That's right. We're all brothers and sisters. We just got to get along, really.
Yeah, that's one thing. Once we can work together, oh man, gotta show his face. I tell you that.
Well, we have a group of people. We are not cliquish. We are coming together for the sake of unity, and that's it.
You're right.
So, God is good with that, helping us learn how to be team players and everything that we're doing, and we want to continue to have that focus and that spirit and everything that we do. So.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man. But listen, the official Godson, I want to thank you for coming up. Any last parting words before we go?
You know what, Fudge? I want to tell you that, man, I'm just happy to just see another day for my birthday, man. I'm just really, excited to see another year. 29 is the age. Thank you for the cake. Thank you for the Hawaiian Punch, man. I appreciate that. Yo,
we go big around here.
Yeah, you know what?
Party.
The thing it is, man, it's like I experience more from friends and fans that I do with family, man. Like, most of my friends and family, most of my fans and my friends, I consider like family, you know, because you support everything that I do with the kind of music, and you keep me up to date and relevant with things, you know, so.
Well, we are definitely a different family, and I feel the same way. I have a large family. I mean, I think I have 45 cousins. A lot of them still live in this area.
I'm the only child, so that's one thing.
45 cousins. I have several of them that actually live right here in this zip code, and we get along. We get together periodically, but we're not tight. We're not like a family unit like we used to be.
Okay.
I mean, we all have our own little individual unit families that we're growing up and spending time with and developing. So
okay.
But as far as the culture that I'm involved in, it's not like the cultures that my rest of my blood family is involved in.
Yeah.
And so I would consider this Christian hip hop culture to be a family that I'm in. You know,
that's what it got to be about. You
kind of like a step cousin though. Like it only makes sense to be here at times.
You're right, but you know,
this is my culture, really.
I understand. I wish you great success, man. Like I said, you and your movement, man. I know y'all gonna do a lot in Buffalo. I'll tell you that. Buffalo, New York, is going to be a city that's going to be recognized as great hip hop, man. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
And God is going to show His face. I'll tell you that. So
you don't even know.
Anytime you need me, man, you got my number. You can hit me on my Facebook. You know, I'm always available. So
cool, man. The official Godson right here on the shout out.
Yeah.
Just good music. Fudge Constant Battle. We had Maine as our special co-host. I don't think he said much either.
Nah, he was quiet.
But he participated in the birthday cake we had for Godson. We're just happy to celebrate with people no matter what, and we'll definitely see him Fifth Fridays at the Bread, May 30th, 2014. It's going to be the ladies edition, and again, Mahogany Jones, Sirius, Direna, and The Anomaly. Itina is going to be rapping all night long, so it's going to be hot. Plus, we're going to do the Fifth Friday Cypher at the end, and we're really hoping that Godson's going to be a part of that one as well. But man, keep it locked. It's your boy Fudge, the shout out. Just good music.
If you tryna go hard, you better get to know me. Don't be afraid of the dark. Get the strobe light glowing. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. No, don't stop. You wanna roll with me, baby? Party, sleep, repeat, baby. Party, sleep, repeat, baby. Party, sleep, repeat. Party, sleep, repeat, baby. Party, sleep, repeat.
Homie, come see me on that wolf game. My click so large, they think we do and kill a bang bang. All I spoke, I speak it like, come take a look, Lord. Never seen it like this. Swag that crew, the kids on it. Social club, Rayma, yep, add it up. Those misfits, all on the grill, but he tastes this. Don't take a spill, we ain't cockroach, we ain't dying gill. I'm suited up, they can't kill. But I came to murk, it's a Monday, I pay to work. Know you fantasize about the days when I was dizzy. I'm like, really, half a million. You got baby toots, I got it. Half of them ain't real, and half of them I got them. This ain't ballin', we falling like Tripoli. He called it. You can see the challenge. They don't have it. I'm about it. Let's go.
When I go hard, you better get to know me. Don't be afraid of the dark. Get the strobe light glowing. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. No, don't stop. If you wanna roll with me, baby, party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Hey, baby, welcome to the good life. Let's kill again tonight. Then tomorrow, catch a flight. We rock a show. The crowd be hyping now. I'm cruising down the west side. The crew is looking fresh now. My man so smooth, looking cute in the coupe. I might just have to kiss some. Drinks on me, course I see. Sipping Perrier, I keep it clean. Ballin' with my peeps and now I'm shining. Watch me beat. 'Cause when I say I'm ballin', 'cause I'm ballin' differently. Yeah, gotta let the ladies flow. Chicks in the game, yeah, we need some more. I gotta represent, hold it down for the guy who saved me, came and changed my flow. Yeah, I walk a little different, talk a little different. I'ma go hard 'cause I'm trying to make a difference. Can I get a witness? If you witness, every weekend on the road, yeah, I'm in this. Party people in the spot, how we glisten. If not, just stop, listen. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. No, don't stop. If you wanna roll with me, baby, party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat.
Yeah, with the crew with the evening, you know it's killing them season. It's so relieving and soothing. We got the people believing. My circle's built for the movement. These squares are thirsting and feeling, treating the game like we own it, like what LeBron did to Cleveland. We out in LA, yeah, LA. We don't sell yay, but we pedal dope and we let them know, 'cause you never know. Miami to Marina Del Rey, my crew is illy, like for really, really Achilles, sillies. We are the lames with that poison like salmonella. On some Kevin Hart, they silly. We poppin' the Willie. Got our hands all on the game and they still trying to cop a Philly. Got a Billy Club in the trunk to beat the game out of Millie. The Maybachers in the shop, so we ballin' out at the Chili's.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. No, don't stop. If you wanna roll with me, baby, party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat. Party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat.
Hey, yo, you know, I party with Golly, so yeah, this beat on my body. I'ma work it decent Pilates. You know the streets, I'm about it, so grab a seat. Crowd around them, it's time to preach, and I'm all about it. I'm all in, all in, all in, and I can go on in, on in. The wifey, I'm so charming, yeah, I know. I wish everybody could feel just like I do, I do, I do. But I feel like I just won a lotto. Man, I'm loving my life. Friends and fam make me feel like the one type. At the top of my game, like Jordan, killing it in 89, right? Yeah, that's me. I live like I ain't got nowhere to be. Even if I ain't got nowhere to sleep, I got an rich mentality. 'Cause even with a half a billy for me, that ain't nothing really. Long as God is standing with me, I'm ballin' hard.
You better get to know me. Don't be afraid of the dark. Get the strobe light glowing. Party, sleep, repeat. Baby, party, sleep, repeat.
talk for a minute, chop it up a few seconds. Won't be long, promise you won't regret it. It's a thing I wanna set straight for the record. Let's make no mistakes I'm a Christian, and it don't mean I ain't a go-getter. Just means I ain't going to hell trying to get it. My soul worth more than my fetish. I'ma live right, and then go and get this bread up. More cheddar, more better. And I'ma be sure to go and get the Lord his credit. Feel the need to talk to the people, share my heart with the people. Y'all dark and it's evil out here. They'll pop you and leave you in the back of the depot. Heartless like Rico when he murdered Mitch in the hallway all over kilos. I'm praying the Lord reach you. Come on, we got to on point, so don't let them rock you. Can't treat you, and then drop you. Don't go, girl, don't let it stop you. Then beat you, try to fight you. Fight, smile all in your face, they don't like this here. Verse is for the church, you know, saints who got it together, so that's what they claim. Running around like saving souls is a game in the church where they safe prophesizing and praying. Why the hips in the street slinging them? Can't identify with their lies or their pain. And you wonder why they idolize Wayne. Why you think Christ died and he chose to be slain? For the fiend with the pipe in the mouth, numbing the pain. For the convict in courtroom getting the rain. Man, I'm sick of this, ridiculous. It's a wonder why they label us hypocrites. I'ma protest against, I'ma picket this. Till we put an end to all the wickedness. Man, when we gon' stop playing church? Get the grinding and putting in work. Come on. Got on point, so don't let them rock you. Can't treat you, and then drop you. Don't go, girl, don't let it stop you. Then beat you, try to fight you. Fight, smile all in your face, they don't like you. We need to talk, y'all. Shout to the top dog. See about getting your bread. Shake the devil off, y'all. Don't let them stop, y'all. Get your life right when you can until the lady's gone. I ain't forgot y'all. Can't do without y'all. The world wouldn't be what it is. Let a mama grind the hard tonight, y'all. Working your socks off. Taking great care of them kid. They like fun, go to church on them. Let the Lord work on them. Before it's too late and they pulling up the hearse on them. Drop a verse on them. They thirst for it. 16s and not one curse on it. Shorty, I was stuck in it too. You have my shit scuffle with two. Couple times almost got murked in a few. What happened to me, I don't wanna see happen to you. You don't stop, y'all. To the top, y'all. Let's chop it up. We need to, we got on point, so don't let them rock you. Then treat you, and then drop you. Don't go, girl, don't let it stop you. Then beat you, try to fight you. Fight, smile all in your face, they don't like you. Man, don't let nobody stop you.
You're listening to The Shout Out. This is The Shout Out. The Shout Out. Gentlemen, right now, my good friend Fudge.
It's just good music. Ooh, Lord.
Just good music.
Just good music.
Just good music.
Just good music. Because it's simply just good music.
Yeah, that's exciting.